Jesus Christ.
Niall McGrath, Team Rhino, alongside Paul Redmond, who's a fight this weekend at KSW 40 in the 3 Arena against Lucas Chelwicki. I think that pronunciation is right. Paul, my friend.
What's happening?
How are you? What's going on? Big fight this weekend. Back in there. KSW, how are things?
Yeah, same again, same as usual. Wake up week, and that's really it. Get the last few pounds off and then do the business on Sunday.
Let's talk about it, right? Obviously, you know, we spoke with Andy a couple of months ago at the contract situation with BAMA. You've gone over now to KSW. I think you said to me there off air, it runs till, it's a 3-fight deal. You're still under contract with BAMA till February as well. So just talk me through the intricate details of the contract situation.
Yeah, I'm still with BAMA. I think my contract with BAMA ends up in March or April. And BAMA just let us go over and have a chat with KSW and sort of keep active over there, because they hadn't got any available slots on the Dublin card for me, because I think they've only 5 or 6 fights. And Bellator have 5 or 6 fights, so I don't know what way that works, but there's no sort of slot for me in the Dublin card, so they let me go talk to KSW, and I'm happy to fight, you know, whoever. Yeah.
So if your contract basically runs out with BAMA in February, you're still going to be under contract to KSW?
Yeah, so we've signed 4 fights with KSW as well over 2 years, so I think it'll be like a dual contract. You'll be able to fight, you know, go back and forth between two
does that suit you better?
Yeah, it just keeps you active, you know. If one promotion can't sort of keep you active, you go to the other one. If they can't do it, you just go back to the other one, or whatever's handiest, you know.
It's kind of worked out well. Like, obviously Andy came on the podcast with us a number of months ago, you know, vented the frustrations with the promotion with BAMA, but everything seems ironed out now. You must be happy that you're fighting in Dublin, because I think that's really what you wanted, was to fight in Dublin in the 3 Arena.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, they offered us an opponent, and I said, yeah, no problem, you know, we've no problem fighting anybody. Everyone knows that. And I just asked for it to be in Dublin, because they wanted me to do it in December. So from June to December, you're not fighting for 6 months. So I'm fit and I'm healthy and I'm training away. So we just wanted to do it sooner rather than later. It was never an issue of the guy you were fighting. It was just, I wanted to get in and done it now, and they hadn't got out from me now. So I was like, look, I really do want to be fighting sooner rather than later. So plus there's 1 or 2 other little things that Andy discussed then on the podcast then too. So yeah, then they let us talk. We had a bit of a chat with them, ironed out a couple of things, and yeah, this is where we're at now, you know.
Talk to me about your opponents. I don't know too much about him. He's a judo guy, I believe. How much do you know about him going into this fight on Sunday?
Yeah, I've heard he's a good judo guy. He's been around a long time, and he's fought some really good names. I think his last fight was Montour Barnui, really good striker. I think he got stopped on a cup.
He did, yeah.
I think before that
he got submitted.
And then he's fought the likes of Damien Moya and Gamrot and a few of those guys as well. So I think it's going to be tough as nails, to be honest. Look, they all are at this stage, you know what I mean? So
what's it been like in the gym? Obviously, no Neil Seary. Neil's, you know.
I think Neil's just enjoying his fishing and spending a bit of time out with the kids and stuff. But he's back. He'll just be here like the other day.
Are you the head honcho now in the gym? Is the responsibility on you, Reds, or
no? I get battered up in the gym, you know. No, there's the amateur guys kick the back out. I just to be lucky I'm fighting it. That's all.
Looking in at the fight, obviously this weekend, the fight card, you have Norman Park and Gamrot at the top of that. You know, a lot of people thought you won that fight against Norman back at BAMA. Is that something that you could potentially, you know, could you go again with Norman again, maybe BAMA before February, before it runs out, if Norman gets a win?
To be honest, first of all, I think that fight could have went either way. It could have went actually 3 ways, you know. I think if you scored it a certain way, it goes to Norman. If it's scored in a certain way, it goes a draw. And if it's scored a certain way, it goes to me. And I don't think anybody ever went either 3 ways. Nobody decided to dispute it. That's, you know, neither here nor there. But no, I mean, look, I'll fight anyone as long as the paycheck is decent enough. You know, I'm sure Norman's the same as well. You know, I've been chatting away to Norman. Everyone's, you know, we're still mates if that's what you want to put it. But yeah, I'd fight anybody. Like, that doesn't bother me. Like, I've said it on many interviews, it's competition. It's not a fight where you're angry at the guy or you're distant. It's competition. Everyone makes a few quid. You go out and fight for the fans, and sort of that's the end of it. You know what I mean? Do
you like the platform that KSW are on? Obviously, you know, as something I think you've done is pretty cool last night. That I think that online sort of, I think you get a percentage back, and you said you're going to give it to what's the charge?
Temple Street Hospital.
Look,
we probably won't get much out of it. Hopefully we do. I got sent a link there for last night for the pay-per-view. A lot of people have been asking me, you know, where can we watch the fights? You know, so I said I don't know. So we got a link last night. KSW said, look, for every buy the link gets with your sort of tag, you get $1.25 or €1.25. And so I said, look, I'm already getting sort of paid from KSW. That's where I am in money off this fight. So anything that comes in off that, I'll just give to Temple Hospital. And if we don't get too much out of it, we'll throw a couple of £100 to it then as well. So, you know.
And listen, the ticket sales are going, as we said. I think, you know, 80% of the arena is sold out. So people aren't, you know, going along. Do obviously buy the pay-per-views and for Paul anyway, and there'll be a few quid sent on. But listen, Paul, a couple more ones before we let you go.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, the performance at BAMMA, very, very good performance against Rob Sinclair. Are you looking for another finish, obviously, this weekend? What have you been working on? Is there anything new? You're a man who's always very innovative with your leg locks and things like that. What are we going to be looking for here on Sunday night? Yeah,
well, I think the performance against Rob was one of my more complete performances. You know, Rob is a veteran, sort of a UK MMA, and he's fought everyone. He's knocked out everyone as well, you know. So I thought that was a really good, solid win, you know, to come off like that. And especially to finish the guy, you know. I don't think anybody's finished him in a good few years. So, yeah, I was pleased with that performance. So yeah, like, taking on from that, my confidence is just sort of grown going into this fight, especially off the back of the other, like even the Norman fight, my confidence grew off that, because I know how high level Norman is, and I know the competition he's faced as well in the UFC and the likes of that. You know, he's gone down to Brazil, fought Brazilians in their hometown and stuff like that, and put it on them. So to come away, all right, we didn't get the decision on the night, but to come away and give a good sort of 50-50 fight, a good account of yourself, you know, your confidence only grows from that. So yeah, my confidence is sky high going in here on Sunday, and some of the submissions we're working on, if I pull one off, yeah, he's gonna enjoy it.
Big crowd for you. It's going to be interesting for me to see what the crowd's like. Obviously, KSW are a huge Polish promotion. There's a big Polish community here, but you always have names at your fights from around. It's going to be a big Irish crowd, or what way do you reckon it's going to go?
I think it's going to be split. I genuinely do think the crowd is going to be 50-50. I don't mind that. As long as there's good atmosphere, you know, the boos, the cheers, the whatever, it's all superficial, you know. It's all. As soon as you get in the fight, that goes out the window, and you're listening to your corner, you know. So yeah, look, I'm just going to enjoy it down there on Sunday. If we do get lashed out with bills in the training in the hometown, so be it. But look, I'm going to enjoy it anyway.
Definitely going to get me a bunting next week.
And you want me about 3 of them at this stage, you come to.
Niall McGrath alongside Paul Redmond here, Team Rhino in Dublin.